Guys, welcome back. Hope you all are doing very well. First of all, let me thank you guys for 453 subscribers as of the recording of this video. I really do appreciate it. That is amazing support. And remember, if you do enjoy the content, hit the sub button, help me reach that 1k goal. We are really steamrolling through this. I know that the short that I made had a different number that I announced in the beginning. That's because I'm recording on 2 different days. That is actually phenomenal that the change is that big when it was just a few hours in between. So really, thank you very much for that. So, what is this? Well, this is Temple, the rocker boy of Warframe. Now, I'm just going to go briefly over what he is. He is essentially the pyrotechnic. He absolutely melts everything with fire damage, and other damages, of course, as well. He's a self buffer, a team buffer, pretty much unkillable as well if you time your third ability correctly. It's just overall great fun to play him, and he is very powerful. Now the build is in the middle of the video, so you guys can skip there if you want to see it. And yeah, I'll see you guys again after this little bit of gameplay.
Opportunity to get into the cache is closing. Find a fervent charges. Isn't your town, and their purge squad is all dead. I mean, they will be when you're all done. Keep it up.
Yeah, so on to the build segment. Now, I'm not going to waste you guys' time. If you guys do not know how to play Temple, I highly suggest you just read his skills, but the basics of it is you want to activate his skills in time with the beat. You can see that little needle spinning there. If it's in the middle, in that little bar, you want to activate the skills to gain bonuses on them. The bonuses are outlined on the abilities themselves, but short of the long is the first one, massive fire pillars. The second one, weaken enemies and also gain bonus crit damage to them. The third one, it's a self buff and a team buff with amazing weapon damage bonuses, which is absolutely astonishingly good. And also it makes you invincible and gives you back your shields and health, which is great. And then his fourth, of course, is Lizzie, his exalted weapon, which is essentially a flamethrower. If you aim down sight and use abilities, then it is blasts of elemental damage. So that is the short of the long. So let's get into the builds itself. When it comes to Temple, this is a 2-former build. The thing is, I don't have a max rank Arcane Hotshot. I don't think many people do. I don't even think it's possible to have a max rank yet, but it is there. If this thing can be maxed out, it's going to be even more disgusting with Temple because it's already disgusting. This build is focused on high strength, of course, because we don't need efficiency due to his passive giving you 50% bonus ability efficiency if you do play in time with that little needle. Now I'm calling it a little needle. It's basically just a beat bar, a beat area thing, whatever, doesn't matter. Fact of the matter is, Temple is extremely good. Now we do have corrosive protection on here to reduce armor, and with the heat procs even reduce it further. Now the only thing I would say on this build is really not that needed is precision and intensify. Well, this is my build that I think is not needed, but you guys might want to swap out Prime Flow for something else. If you do have a bunch of Azure shards you can put on them for energy, go for it. But Prime Flow, for me, I do use Streamline just to get a little bit more efficiency back because, well, Blind Rage kind of says no to that. But yeah, Precision Intensify just to buff his Lizzie a little bit more. You can use Arcane Intensify on him if you do want to. It's going to give you a little bit more base ability strength. But the thing is, the 30% bonus ability strength, oh well, yeah, 30% bonus ability strength for healing only applies when you actually have lost some health. With Temple, that's a very rare case. He is extremely good and he is very, very capable of just staying alive. So it's very rare that you actually will lose health unless you're going for very long endurance runs. I'm using Augur's Secrets to buff my ability strength even more and to get the 40% energy spent on abilities to convert it to shields. This does help quite a bit with survivability as well. So it just ties in very well together. Of course, mod augmented because damage. So yeah, that's the reason for that damage. Okay. Now remember, his third ability gives fire damage to everything. Like I said, absolutely everything. Your dog, your cat, your husband, your wife, your mom, everything gets bonus heat damage, okay? So even if you do not have heat modded onto your Lizzie anymore, it's still gonna have heat damage. That's why I have Lizzie modded for blast damage. Now, I'm running Hunter's Munitions on Lizzie as well, and Rifle Elementalist, because this is just a status proccing machine. He is super, super strong and super fun to use. I'm definitely going to say he's one of the stronger Warframes in the game. Possibly even the top 3, in my opinion, of course, but that's just my opinion. He is extremely strong. He's Steel Path ready right out of the gate, pretty much. This is a 4-4 build, just keep that in mind. Prime Cryo rounds, you can swap it out for Frigid Blast if you want to, which will, of course, be much cheaper to run, but also you will have a little bit less damage. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, so this is the build for Lizzie. I'm not going to waste your time with it. Primary Merciless because damage is good. Big numbers is good. Good for dopamine, good for myself, and good for the game itself. So yeah, and that's about it for Lizzie. Now I'm just going to show you guys a little quick demo of what all these does all together. The thing is, I could show you guys with my companion as well, but that's going to be a little bit strange because my companion does have all the buffs in the world as well, which is not preferable to show off a build. So first thing we're going to do is buff ourselves Ripper's Whale. We're going to do a blast on them for a second. First, debuff them even further. We're going to pull out Lizzie, and we're just going to be absolutely destroying them. It's very silly how strong this frame is. And yeah, it's definitely a great time to use. I think people are getting annoyed with Temple's guitar maybe, but overall I think Temple is definitely one of the better frames. But yeah, that's it for the build segment. Okay, so the build segment is out of the way. You guys understand how to build them. Just a disclaimer real quick. These are just guidelines for you guys. If you guys do want to change the element on Lizzie, go ahead and do it. He's very easy to build. There's not much that you guys can go wrong with, and you can always just reference back to this video if you guys did something and you want to revert the build. Now, I will be releasing a COD video again tomorrow, of course, and then on Thursday, I will be releasing a Bass Assist video. Bass Assist is the new Coda shotgun, and it is kind of nutty. It's almost like the Tenet Arcoplasma's bigger, more teethy and angry brother, very much. So he is very, very strong, that weapon. But yeah, I will cover that on Thursday. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the content. I hope that you guys have a great day. Thank you again for all the support, and I will see you all again in the next one. Have a good one, and peace out.